Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll bring it out. It's White. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will have the football first. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it any...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So Missouri's offense will have its first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can go catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. On the run, it's Ray. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. They go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Moore to the air. Into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Snagged in the middle. It's Barber. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's White. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
That's caught. It's Ray. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the back. Nice move there. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's John. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go right back to him. Breaks the tackle.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. Running into the open space. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Braswell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Using his legs, it's Braswell. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the play fake. Looking left. Complete downfield. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances.
Breaks into the open. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Auburn is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Tigers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Moore will throw. Right on the money. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. The carry going off right tackle here. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Using the quick game. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. They'll move the wide receiver. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll go to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Moore to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Here's a heat.
Now, you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on! Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Moore will throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Moore to the air. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the honey badger.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you needed some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's John. Finds the tight end. Showing off the arm. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got his man across the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Terry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ray. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. It's Braswell. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out of the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Got it in the middle. It's Barber. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Back to throw. It's John. Quick strike complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Quickly complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Moore will throw. He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Looking to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here's the pressure. Finds his man. It's Braswell. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Just a short pass to the tight end, and they swarm him under. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Moore to the air. On target. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Using his legs, it's Ray. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. 8th play of the drive coming up.
On this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. So I guess a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Gives it on the option. Spins away. Oh, he spun him again. Gets away from 1. Finds some space. Breaks into the open. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
This is one way you can try to attack the perimeter of the field, right? Get the option play going. Quarterback has it, reads his key, pitches it out to his running back to see what he can go do in space.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Here comes the 2-point try. Wide receiver comes in motion. Catch in the middle. It's Barber. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Moore will throw. Makes the grab on the left. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. On the move, it's Ray. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Going to swing it on 2nd down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. And the Dogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Moore to the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defense. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Unloads quickly. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. And some room to work. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. This Dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Gives it on the option. got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Moore to the air. They'll run the screen, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds his big tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. He's looking to pass. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. Just feeds the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running back searching for a hole. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. With jet sweep pass. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Moore will throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.